Now, we were supposed to be starting this with mission briefing, however, the first time I did it, mission briefing played what I'm assuming is about halfway through, and then it just abruptly stopped. Completely froze. Every time I've attempted to get the mission briefing to play since, it's just quit straight to the item select screen. Well, the shopping screen, you know what I mean. So no briefing, visually at least, this time. General idea, however, is that this is a posh dude's abode. We think he might have some more of the precursor artifacts that Karos is so desperate to get his hands on, the cultivators and other masks and things. We're going to steal some for Victoria the Wood Nymph. But first, we're going, because we don't know what this place even looks like inside, we're actually doing the recon as an actual mission, rather than this happening off screen. So we're going to have to sneak around the house, not get caught at all, go complete ghost mode. I can't even knock these guys out, apparently. Mine.
Thought I saw something.
In fairness, though, they are utterly inept. Their
Must
detection range seems to be absolutely nothing. Nothing at all, really. What else? That's pretty much it. Our main goal is to get inside, map the place out, and figure out where... you didn't even see me at all. Where this dude's fancy secret passages are located. Because presumably once... There's a big party going on where he's going to showcase all his stuff, basically. And once that begins, in theory, he's going to be hiding a lot of the more important goodies in these secret locations to show to exclusive clientele and such. Like a bit of added air of mystery to drive up the prices or whatever. All the weird things these posh people do. You may be wondering just there, why are you carrying that box with you? No, this is not the new companion cube, sadly. Because I've played the beginning of this a couple of times now, trying to get the bloody briefing to actually record properly or even just play. I already know how to get into the building. Well, I know the way that I have discovered to get into the building more accurately. Whether this is the way I'm supposed to use or not is another matter entirely, and no doubt Tick will correct me in the comments. There's probably a window or something I've already missed, but in my defense, going the way that I'm going means that I've collected 2 guard purses that I probably wouldn't have otherwise. So, you know, more loot. That's always a good thing, right? Right. Also sounds like he's humming the beginning of the Simpsons theme tune or something. And you sneak past him nice and softly. Slowly, catchy monkey and all that. Then I'm aiming for this little wall over here. And I want the box because it gives me the extra height I need to be able to climb up onto the roof of this entryway. But first I'm going to go and pinch that guard's purse, because the few coppers that he may have are vastly important to me. Are you looking at Moon? Don't you glare at me. Yes, and then we'll go be sneaking in that way. I say sneaking, they may be a bit, I think maybe a bit more direct than we're usually used to in this game, but...
Alright, who's making the rocket? Oh well.
You saw nothing.
Back to work.
Yeah, that's why I say these guys seem to have a much smaller visual acuity range and such than I'm used to on expert mode. If I'd done that with like regular like cops and such on this game, dropped down behind them, they would have spun around instantly and stabbed me in the face. Highly trained professionals, at least when the plot dictates, anyhow. But no, these guys are utterly inept. You can... I was like practicing earlier, trying to figure out how to actually get inside. I ran straight past a couple of them, didn't even crouch, just ran. And because I went into the darkness before they finished properly aggroing, they decided, that guy who clearly ran past me must not have been there. It all must be a mirage. Or something. Yeah, like I say, it's not entirely going to be the sneakiest of routes that I'm going to be taking here. So I'm basically just cave in this window and get in this way. You know, like a proper burglar. Not so much a cat burglar. More like a bulldog burglar. Bow wow yo, yippee yay, yippee yo. Thug life, yo. There you go. He says come back here, but he hasn't actually seen me, he knows I'm somewhere in the area. And there's the first of our headaches of this bloody level. Those seeing eyes and turrets everywhere. the turrets, which for some reason you can't seem to deactivate, even if you turn off the eyes they're supposed to be linked to, the turrets will still attack you, which I don't get. Again, I have a terrible feeling someone's going to point out in the comments that I've not found the correct switch or something. And personally, I'd prefer that to be the case. I don't want the turrets to be bugged or something. But yeah, they have annoying tendency to just shoot you in the face. In fact, can I get into this door down here real quick, I wonder? Fuck, it's worth a go. See if I can dart to you as well. That's basically the game alerting me that the camera sort of knows where I am. Depends which way the door... If the door opens inward, I'm fine. I can just dart in and then close it behind me. If it opens outward, I may be screwed. Go. Yep. Oh well. It was worth a go. Ow! Yeah, it's not worth alerting the guards. So we'll do a quick reset on that. And like I say, duly noted, we apparently cannot get in that way at all. Oh well, it was worth a go. It was worth a go. Right. Yeah, never mind. We'll leave that alone for now. I'll figure out how I'm going to get into that room later. Probably a secret passage. That would make sense if they're designing this level around that idea that you can move past the cameras and such via secret passageways. Nothing under the stairs? No, doesn't seem to be. I'm kind of surprised I haven't encountered any guards at all yet. Cameras, certainly, but doesn't seem to be any guards inside the building as of yet, which I'm not complaining about, I'm just... seems kind of odd. Speaking of odd, there's very clearly a patch of wall there that opens, but no switch outside of it. A guard post appears to be deserted, which is what I like to see. Let's turn off all the things, all the lights, everything. So everything is now in the off position. So in theory, any turrets we find down here shouldn't attack us anymore. Yet sadly I know this isn't the case, for some reason they still attack. And yet this guy apparently just keeps sacks of gold in his kitchen. Perhaps that's why he's so crazy. Gold poisoning. Ooh. Hello, hello. I'll be taking all them. Fancy wine. Perhaps I spoke too soon. Apparently there are guards. Did they notice I turned off all the lights and things? So actually, these ones don't seem to comment on that. The regular guards comment on like environmental stuff, but these ones don't seem to, as far as I've seen. Though admit I've played like 5 minutes into the level, so probably not seen the full range of their activities and such, really, have I? It's unlikely, to put it mildly. What else we got? Aha! Secret found. Right. That just closes the doors, I'm presuming. Yeah, we want those back open. Okay, this one takes me into another cupboard. Some sort of meeting room. Okay. What we got around here? Nothing in there. Couple of coins. Couple of coins. Oh shit.
There. Hello.
Please say he didn't see me.
Just my imagination, I suppose.
Wow, he actually ducks into the rooms if he hears you to check. That's some attention to detail right there. And something I need to keep in mind, clearly. I honestly did not know they did that. Okay, need to be a little bit more cautious then, I suppose. Not quite as cavalier as I've been being so far. This is all the problem. This is why I wanted to play this game as blind as possible. I find, especially in stealth games, the more experience you have with how the game is set out and such, the more likely you are to just sort of dash around. Because you know where everyone's going to be and what they're likely to do. You know exactly where to go to avoid patrols, and you get not exactly sloppy, just sort of carefree, which isn't the right atmosphere, I don't think, for a stealth game, ideally. You want to always be at least somewhat tense. You want to be under the feeling that moving quickly is good, but dangerous. Speaking of dangerous, yeah. Every time I enter a new room, I'm going to quick save before I actually do so, in case I run face first into a patrol. Since, as I say, we're, the setting we're currently under means I can't really afford to encounter too many people. I'm sure something just lit up on the sink, but apparently the game said no. There's gotta be something in here. There's usually something in every single room you come into in this game, so there's gotta be something. Even if it's just like a pile of coins. Anything in here? No. Okay. Anything in here? Again, also no. I saw something just light up. There you go, a couple of coins. Not exactly riches that are going to break the bank, but it works. Oh yeah, because we've got narrow passageways and this game seems to freak out playing it at 16:9 where you try to go through narrow spaces. I'm probably going to have to run at every narrow space I see to make sure Gary actually goes through it and doesn't register it as a wall or something instead. Yeah, I kind of winded myself saying that sentence all in one go. I presume the switch to this is hidden behind the tapestry as well. So, I mean, if I want to come at it from the outside, I could complete my bloody sentences. Okay. Try and get onto the carpet, because I can run along the carpet without drawing too much attention. Sound-wise, at least, anyway. Okay. Close that. Okay, it's a basic guard outpost. Nothing really to Ooh, coin. That's probably spare change for the coffee machine and I've taken it. No caffeine for you, son. No caffeine for you. Sneaky, sneaky. You know, this actually really is kind of a cool change of pace. Doing like the prelim and the setup. Well, I'm kind of hoping the actual mission just sort of plays out as I'm doing this. Like we start out doing, just scoping the joint as it were. And then that transitions into just having to plain old wing it and do the objective anyway. Like it'll turn out that all the stuff's going to be moved tonight, so we have to get it now, that sort of thing. I'm not sure I'd quite appreciate doing this and then essentially being thrown back into the same map I've already completed, just with different patrol routes, to be expected to complete various objectives. I think that'd be a bit cheap, if I'm honest, but I don't know. Really nothing in this room at all. No switches, no goodies of any sort whatsoever. That seems a bit weak if it is the case. I'm also kind of annoyed this is yet another room that has the electric lights that I apparently can't turn off. This is the barracks. I'm presuming that I could probably come this way when I play the mission proper to get rid of extra patrols before they have chance to become a thing. Just knock them out while they're sleeping. But yeah, we've been here for like a good 10 minutes and we've explored the smallest of portions of this level. It's like very little, if anything, we've actually seen. I mean, we know we've got to go for what I presume is the main doorways to get to the streets to actually escape this level. Which seems weird to me. Why can't we just hop back over the wall? Why have we got to go into what's probably, the most well-lit and most obvious of exits? But perhaps that's all part of the challenge of this level. Actually, no, I suppose the whole point of this level is to get you to walk around the entire house to get an idea of the layout. So the game wants to force you to do that as much as possible. At least on expert difficulty. I imagine on the lower difficulties, you can just go in, grab a few things, figure out where the secret stairwell that leads to his main collection is, and then just bugger off. But, I might put out this torch, actually. That might be worth doing, just so I can approach this doorway in darkness. Also, I'll show you this real quick. Well, because we're here. There we go. Switch. And close that door. I don't know if the guards will actually react to seeing secret doors. It makes sense if they did, but I don't know if that was a consideration that was taken into account, or it was even possible to program into their behavioural patterns. I mean, you can imagine the bugs, where they freak out and start reacting to doors that are still closed, and just draw the player's attention to them. I probably really should put out that torch. I can hear him walking about. He's got to be getting closer by now. I know you're there, son. The question is, where? It's also the problem with the carpet side, ironically. Although it makes it easier for me to run about unheard, it also makes it easier for them to walk straight up to me completely unheard. Yeah, 'cause I'm generally approaching where the street is, I think, at this point. I think it's through that... You probably have to go through that door right at the end of the hall there and then take a left, I imagine. I don't think it's quite directly in front of me. Not at this point, anyhow. Yeah, coast looks clear. Or clear enough, anyway. Pretty sure that I've got time. I can hear walking. Crap. Crap. Not obviously a door at all. Okay, switch. Aha! You'd have to be nearby. They always are. Well, with this particular setup, the switches seem to be nearby quite consistently. Okay. Whew. I think we're, clearly made of glass. I should be able to break that and put the light out, but apparently not. Okay. Let's give this a go. Try and put down some covering masks. I know there are going to be guards patrolling here eventually, so... Okay. Perhaps now, rather than, say, eventually. That's also an option, I guess.
Thought I saw something.
Yeah, get his purse. Oh, god damn it. Apparently don't get his purse is also an option. Never mind. I'll hide in this corner instead. Oh, okay. They apparently patrol in pairs. I did not know that.
Guess it was nothing.
Nothing at all. In fact, before you dart through the door.
What's over there?
Nothing. Give me that. Borrow some money off your friend if you need to use the coffee machine. I, in the meanwhile, you're making my daring escape of daring do. That's my plan, at least, anyhow. Whether or not it actually works is not a matter entirely. Right. Drop another save while I think about it. Okay. Mapping the area out slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Okay. I hear walking. Why can I hear walking? Doesn't really give me that much information about what I'm looking at, does it really? Okay. Yeah. I think I got a vague idea of what I want to do. Well, at least in the vaguest of senses, anyhow. Right. Let's try this first.
Sergeant
Oh,
Porter,
fuck.
it wouldst appear that I erred in judgment.
Hello, Hobart.
Messy affair.
Thou knowest how burdensome preparation of the mansion hath been for me. Steward Duma hath charged me with leading the construction in the ballroom, which goeth ever so slowly. He hath even demanded that all the clocks and other mechanist devices in the manor be inspected and repaired if there be faults found. Thy masters wish everything perfect for their celebration 2 weeks hence. 'Twas such a great task that in my haste I have misplaced my toolbox, which contained a part from one of the clocks.
So we have a clock that doesn't tell time. Won't be the first time in this place. I'm still amazed you got all those metal eyes working.
No, thou dost not understand. 'Tis that clock.
Not that clock.
Well then, you better get looking and find that piece before Lord Gervasius gets back.
Well, that was incredibly vague now, wasn't it?
Otherwise, good luck.
Okay, so there's a missing, important, and presumably valuable piece from a mysterious and equally important and valuable clock lying around. Duly noted, presumably somewhere near the ballroom, because he was apparently repairing that. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. Probably a tool chest of some sort, containing valuable stuff near the ballroom. Okay, I'll keep a lookout for it. Been playing for like half an hour or so. Actually no, 20 minutes, okay. Not that long, but still, I've achieved exactly none of the objectives. That's kind of weak sauce, really. Okay, anyone gonna come past? Anyone at all? Apparently not. Not complaining, I just... Interesting to note, okay, I can work with this. I can definitely work with not being instantly spotted. You have a purse, and I must have it. I think, actually, you're standing right in front of the bloody door I need to get through as well, aren't you? And I can't knock you out, apparently the game says. I wonder if I can, like, flash bomb him. Doesn't count as actual damage, just disorientates him for a second, right? Would that be possible? I don't know. There's not even any shadows in this area that I can... Oh, one of those times I'm infinitely glad of their reduced visual acuity. Say a regular guard in any of the other levels would have spotted me just standing there in the bright light, no matter how far away I was. I got lucky and no mistake. Okay, close up. Oh, fucking hell. I keep forgetting they patrol in pairs, too. That's the kind of shit that's gonna get me in a lot of trouble if I'm not careful. Now, you're the one I've already stolen from. A quick gander. You are as well. Damn it all. No fresh purses for me. Other than the one I got like 5 seconds ago, but, you know, that was 5 seconds ago, let's face it. Basically an eternity. The ballroom's probably in the centre of this place. So I'll probably do that last, I think. For now, we're going to go looking around the outskirts, see what we can find. That's my plan, at least, anyway. We'll see how well my plans always work out. Try this door first. Nothing overly amazing. Let's do this. Security station. I can turn off all the things. Well, I can try, at least, anyway. Off, off, off. Right, that should be off, and yet I have a terrible suspicion those turrets are still going to be bloody active. That's just the way my life goes. Turn all the things off, find the turrets are active anyway. Anything hidden behind the tapestry? Not a damn thing, okay. Not a damn thing. There's gotta be something worthwhile in this bloody room though, hasn't there? Some coins, maybe? Anything at all? Thought I heard walking outside as well, so just be on the safe side. No? Was I mistaken? Is there apparently no one here? No one who cares, anyway. Okay. Seriously, there's gotta be something in this room, though. There's been something in every room so far. Even if it is just some loose pocket change. Oh, there you go. Case in point. I imagine the rewards are going to go up significantly in value once the hobnobs start appearing. See, the only problem with me doing this is that, realistically speaking, me destroying the tapestries would mean that he's going to instantly know there's been someone here if all the tapestries are wrecked. Like various little goodies are just suddenly missing. Well, that said, all I've really stolen are guards' belongings so far, purses and spare change. I haven't encountered any valuables that he's likely to actually notice are missing. Tool chest around here, maybe? No? There's a clock, though, that I can change the time of. Doesn't seem to have any purpose in doing so, but I can do it. Okay. Okay. Anything behind this tapestry? Also no. Again, I am very disappointed. That's very weird, you can interact with that clock, but what if there's a puzzle where I need to set all of them to a very specific time to make them do something? Let's see, secret switches, secret switches. If I were a secret switch, where would I be? A secret location, no doubt, but what secret location? That is the question. That is always the question, in fact. Okay, so not so much secret, just sort of vaguely out in the open. That's also an option, I guess. Okay, whatever. No skin off my rosy nose, I guess. I do like the music, the background ambience for this level. It's very tense and it's almost spooky in a way. Anyone out here? Do putting out that light, really? And that one as well. Oh, okay. That just opens and closes that. Again, those particular secrets just blatantly in the open. Makes me think there must be another one hidden in here that's not so obvious. But it sort of seems not. Rather disappointingly. Seriously, nothing else in this little office? Just that one very obvious switch? Okay. Whew. Getting very hot in this room. I don't know if I've left my heating on or whether the PC's just kicking out a lot of heat. Because it's doing a lot of stuff at the same time as playing this. It's rendering some other stuff as well. It's just like I'm slowly boiling alive. It's not the greatest of feelings, I gotta say. Let's put this out. And I think I might take a little break in a bit and get a drink, because I'm getting rather dehydrated. Yeah. Oh god. He could have come this way, isn't he? Yes, he is. Okay. I think hiding in the corner strats are going to work well. So, I'll take a little break here. And I'll see you guys in a bit, I guess. Forget what the hell is... Ooh.